Good morning, everybody. How you doing this morning, eh? who saw that arrival then? It was fishtailing down the runway, Vietnam. We'll save that replay for a bit later on, eh? There's a strong nor'easter this morning.
Wind 020 degrees at 30 knots. Crosswind is at 21. Runway 34.
21 knot crosswind. Woo! I just need to fix up my tripod here just a moment. That'll do. Strong winds this morning, everybody. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to it, especially after seeing that arrival there from the Vietnam. That's a sign of things to come, hopefully. What day is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to SydSquad. Plenty of action coming your way this morning, folks. I love it. Look at this. Conga lines are plenty. 6-7 aircraft in queue down there for departure 3-4 right. Let's get into it. Welcome to all the members tuning in. Welcome to the moderators tuning into the show this morning. We'll kick it off nice and early with a big A380 over there on runway 34 left, the corner 63. I saw it taxiing out. I was like, I've got to get live for it. We need to get this show moving. How are we? Are we 5 by 5 this morning? Hopefully we're sounding as good as gold. Folks, it's wonderful to have your company on the show this morning. Thursday morning plane spotting. We'll run you through just for a few hours during school hours, if you don't mind. Hope your week is treating you well.
Runway 34 left, you cleared for takeoff.
All Blacks. Away they go off runway 34 right, straight towards us in the lovely A321 Neo. That wind, that northeaster is really making its presence known, isn't it? Corner 63, just about to commence their takeoff roll over there on 34 left. We'd better turn our attention now. We've got to keep our eyes open. We've got to pay attention this morning because we might see some interesting landings together. I'm hoping that we will. Maybe even some interesting takeoffs.
Velocity 827
with this nor'easter. And to put that into perspective, it's pretty much blowing straight from the camera towards the aircraft. Let's see how we go. Let's watch this one. Let's enjoy it together. Here we go.
Tower, good morning. TY 501 Heavy, stand by on final.
TY 501 Heavy, set the tower.
What a ripper! How good is she? Oh man, that wind! We had a few little storm cells pass through Sydney last night. Nothing too outrageous. Few little drips and drops across rooftops and crops last night. Heavy at times. Yeah, it seems like this the weather is just sort of. I mean, it's nice and clear. There is a chance of showers this morning, as per the forecast. However, hopefully it won't affect our show. That's the goal this morning. Let's rip through the chat just while we've got a bit of action over there on 34 right. Thai Airways to go, 34 left, not lining up just yet. Looks like there's an aircraft on final out there. Looks like it might be the T-Way 501 as per your data tags. Now, I've set up the data tags this morning, so vision on your left is data tags on your left. Vision on our right is going to be data tags on the right. So departing there on runway 34 right on your left-hand side of the screen. Don't want to get your left and rights confused. Qantas 902, they're heading up to the sunny coast, formerly known as the beautiful Maroochydore, but they refer to it as the Sunshine Coast now, these days. Good morning, who we got there in the chat? We've got My Masada, you're first in this morning, Dave Cowper, Osman's there, Tran's there as well, Carol, hello there Carol Ann. Moresby Islanders there, good morning. Oh, I agree, Moresby. Johnny Driscoll is there, good morning Johnny. Lovely to have your company on the show this morning. Jackson's there in the chat. Or was the stream glitching? I hope not. I've got no issues on my end. I've not dropped any frames as yet. Hopefully it's okay. On my end it looks okay. Hayden's there in the chat. Stu Cameron's there. Hello there, Stu. Getting through your work day. Love it. Good morning to you. Ray Rose there. Good morning, Ray. Dave Melling, good morning to you. Gunner's there as well. Nice to have your company. Chaser, good morning to you. Panjin's there. Good morning, Panjin. Lovely to see you this morning. Casey Burke, Holden HSV Halley's there. Hello there. Martin Davidson's tuning in as well to the show. Good morning. Dave was here as well. Good morning, Dave. There's our T-Way Just flying in over the rocks there, runway 34 left. They are coming in from Seoul this morning. Oh, there is a little bit of a glitch. I can see what you mean. I might just unplug and replug the cable in just a second. I do see what you're talking about. We're just getting a... Oh, yeah. All right, just stand by there. I'll replug the cable in. Stand by. I'll let you look at that beautiful the beautiful sunrise over the... Oh, okay, not anymore. Just give it a second there.
Left on Alpha, right on Alpha 2 Alpha. Station, please.
What's going on here?
126.5 ground.
126.5. Thank you.
All right, let's see how we go there. Fingers crossed we're running nice and smooth there. Might have been just a simple plug out and plug in. Hopefully we're looking all better now. You'll have to let me know in the chat there. Alina's there in the chat. Gavin Goose Dinsdale's there as well. Brown Trout is tuning in from Muggy, Victoria. There you go. Andy George is tuning in as well. How you going this morning, Andy? Jimmy Wong's there as well. Good morning, Jimmy. Good to see you over here on the show today. Casey Burke's there. David Belling's there as well. Good morning. Kevin O'Dubigan, good morning to you from the Emerald Ale. Good morning. Mike's there in the chat as well from NZ1 Aviation. Get on your mic. Welcome to the show, mate. Big fella Dave's there as well. G'day there, big fella. Righto, let's see how our video is faring. Oh, it seems to have improved. No little cheeky jittering. Oh, look at that, up nice and early. Oh. Oh, I love the Thai Airways A350. That'll be our Thai 476 service heading back to Bangkok. They'll arrive in Bangkok later on this afternoon, about 4:30 local time.
Thai 476, contact departure.
Wow, man, that wind is so strong. I'm gonna have to just make a few little adjustments to the setup. I don't want all my equipment getting blown over. Try and make it nice and streamlined. Right, we've got special Garuda over there. Good to see you this morning. They're just towing forward, and they will begin their startup phase there at the southeastern apron. Next arrival there on your bottom right-hand corner of your screen, Jetstar 28. Arriving from Phuket this morning. Beautiful island down there in southern Thailand. Here she comes, the party bus.
Got a 578 line up underway, so on 834 left, there will be traffic crossing at Conga.
Some wonderful views out there this morning. Looking down to the southern end of the airfield this morning. Nicely done there from Jetstar. We'll rotate around, give you a bit of a lay of the land this morning. See our lovely Philippine friends are in this morning as well. Obviously that WAMOS connection has since complete. Now we're back to the mainline Philippines A330 300 series. Lovely to see them back, mind you. It is nice to see airlines like WAMOS here, but I mean you get the same rego for for months and months on end. It was I think it was almost a year or just over a year, but it was a long while. A few messages there to catch up on there in the chat. Bravo 2324, been a member with us for 15 months there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Thanks so much there, Bravo. Lovely to have your company on the show this morning. And Hayden dropping in the $1 super chat on the show this morning. Good on you, Hayden. No message received. Read loud and clear, of course.
Velocity 640 is not heading left.
Always reading you loud and clear there, Hayden. And a big super chat there coming in from the Hale family. G'day there, Willie and Kay.
Getting 17
we say it every show, but they're part of the furniture here at SydSquad.
Quad 538, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Once again, Will, with a $20 super chat on the show, mate. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. No message received. I'll tell you what, he's a bit cheeky, Will. He drops in a super chat. No message received, but of course, loud and clear. Appreciate your wonderful support of the SydSquad show there, Will. Big shout out to lovely Kay there as well. Thank you very much for your contribution this morning. Never expected, mate, but always appreciated, of course. And appreciate the wonderful support. Good on you, Willie. Lovely fiver coming in from Andrea. Hello there, Andrea. Morning, Tim and SydSquad. Currently on 6:43 to Perth. Oh, 6:43 to Perth. 6:43. So you've probably already left, right? 6:43. I reckon that goes about 8:30. So I reckon you're quite some time away. I think that'll be a little bit of a bummer if we missed you. Oh, a little bit of a cheeky right-hand turn there from the Qantas, just battling that wind blowing left to right. Oh, sorry, right to left, I should say, from the pilot's perspective.
Qantas 428.
Hey, mate, you have a wonderful flight there, Andrea.
Just going 1278.
Off to Perth. I would love to see us streaming over in Perth once again. I think it's only a matter of time. I think we will go back there eventually. Thank you so much, Andrea, for the $5 super chat on the show this morning. Lovely to have your company, and you have a wonderful flight. Hopefully you're sitting up the front somewhere. Chris is there as well. Chris has been a member with us for 18 months. Good on you there, mate. There in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Thank you so much there, Chris. Lovely to see you back on the show this morning. And Lachlan Jacob as well, dropping in a $3 super chat this morning. In the tiny A320, you're getting turbulence. Yeah, you know what? In probably some of the bigger aircraft as well, you're probably going to cop a little bit. I reckon there's a good chance that you might be getting a little bit of left and right action. Hey, thank you very much there, Lachlan. You sit back, relax, and enjoy the show today.
Killing 17 Delta, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
34 left, clear for takeoff, killing 17 Delta.
Right, we'll swing around. There for some 3-4 right action. Alex Taberi's there in the chat as well. Good morning, Sue Major as well. Good morning, Suzanne. Hello there, Suzanne. Tia Ricky George, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Watching from the tower crane near Arncliffe near the M5. Let me have a look. Now, I do want to have a little peek. Is that you there? Geez, I mean, it's quite far away, but I'd probably have to say that's probably pretty close to being it. Is there a way that you can? Flash a light or something at us? That wind is just making things a little bit tricky. It might be a little hard to see you, actually. I can only imagine that's probably the crane that you're tuning in from. If that is pretty amazing.
Killing 17 Delta, contact departures.
Departures, killing 17 Delta.
Oh, gee whiz, I don't know if we will be able to see you. But if we can get like a light flash or something, that's probably pretty amazing indication.
Heading 230, 1900, timing 3000.
Oh, gee whiz, it's pretty windy over there using that much zoom.
Qantas 295, line up runway 34 left.
Oh, I don't think we can get anything from you, mate. At least you'll have some of the best views in the house, I think. Velocity just making their way in via taxiway Golf. They'll be heading into the domestic 3 apron. Garuda on their way out as well. Looking forward to seeing that one depart. There's our T-way arrival. They're sniffing out a bay by the looks of things. Hello, Jared. Nah, nothing special today, mate. I do believe Drake is coming in tomorrow, though. And there was a question there where the Garuda's heading off to. They're heading off to Denpasar today, off to Bali. This Garuda out there in question. One of the nicer looking Garuda A330s that they've done, I think. Righto, the Qantas 295 off to Bangkok now, ready to go there on runway 34 left. So we'll see them rolling out very shortly. Here we go. Tell you what, just quietly, I would not mind being on this one at the moment. Very interesting to know that they're actually running Qantas entertainment on these aircraft. Full Finnair fit out on board, except Qantas catering, Qantas entertainment. Oh, there we go, double Finnair there as well. Not a bad little catch. There you go, good on you, Finnair. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. They will drop in here around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, as they have for the last, ever since they've been operating. Gee whiz, it feels like they've been operating here for such a long while now. Most certainly part of the furniture. DT, yeah, different equipment. We run different gear. He's running like a DSLR for the night shows, but I just run a camcorder. It just makes things a little bit easier. A few messages to catch up on there in the chat. Steve. Hello, Steve. Steve's been a member with us for 23 months in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Thanks so much there, Steve. Hello, Tim and all mods. Tim, is this a long haul Thursday? Please keep up the great work as always. No, not a long haul Thursday. I don't think there's going to be a night show tonight. I think Kurt mentioned that on one of his, not last night, he wasn't live last night, the night before last, that he wasn't available for the next couple of nights, so I don't think so. So just consider this a standalone show. We've got to do it again soon though. We've got to do it again soon, and we will. It's just really challenging to get all the planets to align with our availability and things like that. Good on you, Steve. And look at this, Wild Hair Transport dropping in 5 gifted memberships. Let me see if we can, well, the chat's running a bit quick for me. Well, not for me, but for the equipment. Oh no, we can't get those names, unfortunately. YouTube only allows a particular amount of chat messages in the chat, then it sort of bumps them out the top. Listen to that thing go. Hey, well, in any case, welcome to the 5 new members of the SydSquad show. They're coming in courtesy there of Wild Hair Transport. I like it. That's a cool name. Thank you there. Thank you, Wild Hair Transport. And here's a familiar name in the plane spotting game here in Australia. Andrew McLaughlin dropping in a $5 super chat. Morning all. Good morning, Andrew. You know what, Andrew, I don't make you feel old or anything, Andrew, but you've been around for quite some time in the aviation scene here in Australia, and I love that you're enjoying the shows, Andrew. I've noticed that you've been enjoying the SydSquad shows upon realising that they are actually a thing. And I do recognise that. Good on you, Andrew. Morning all. Morning to you, Andrew. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning. We might be doing a good job for you, keeping your mind off work, or just keeping your company while at work. Maybe is probably the better term to use. Now I do want to see if I can go back and show you this replay from this first arrival this morning. I think now would actually be a good time to do it. Now let's have a look. Now this was there was a little bit jittery on the camera, so I do apologise. But this was the first arrival. Just wait for it to swing around. We'll have a look at our Little Wings replay of this Vietnam A350 landing. You watch this tail. So he sort of touches down and he's like, wait, oh, wait. And he swings it back. He swings it back again. Oh, gee whiz, that was a bit of a bummer that the camera cable didn't sort of do it justice.
412, line up, runway 34 left.
It was a bit all over the shop, that one. I'm quietly disappointed that that didn't. The old cable was being a bit silly on that one. Here we go. The thumbnail namesake, Asiana A380 on their way out. Only a couple of weeks to go before they disappear as well from Sydney. They will wrap it up at the end of the month, and we'll go back to A350 services, I believe. It's nonetheless lovely to see the Asiana A380 here on a daily service from Seoul. Just taxiing southbound there on taxiway Alpha, just about to cross the crossing runway 0725. They'll taxi all the way down to the end to the Alpha 6 holding point for runway 34 left. And we will see them cruising on past in absolutely no time. One of the highlights of the show, and I knew that we were going to feature the A380 on today's show, so I thought, you know what better thumbnail to make for today's show than the Asiana A380. And I know she's a bit of a hit. The A380 is a bit of a hit amongst the plane spotting community, so I think it's probably an appropriate thumbnail for today's show. We'll catch up with Asiana again a little bit later on. What else have we got over there? It looks like we've got the capital. A330 there. They are pushed back and ready to rock and roll. Garuda's out there. I did hear something was cleared to land. I think it was Xiamen. Yeah, the Xiamen 801 coming in from Xiamen. Tell you what, you're keeping me busy in the chat this morning, folks. Look at this, Sunny, member for 27 months on the SydSquad show today, there in the Uluru Lodge. Thank you there, Sunny. Oh, does it not come up on screen? Let me try again. There we go. Hope to catch you next month. We'll bring some goodies from the Airliners Live team for you. Oh, yeah. Are we going to get some merch or something? Or maybe a signed mug? Signed Martin and Andy mug? Oh, that's fantastic. The boys do a wonderful show over there. They got a wonderful production value in Manchester. I mean, look, gone are the days of the 747s, Virgin Atlantic rolling in there. There was such wonderful movements that used to roll through Manchester a long time ago. Even Qantas back in the day. They'd drop in there occasionally. Yeah, look, times are changing as they are here in Sydney as well, and around the rest of the world, of course. There's some epic plane spotting videos from Manchester of just things like some of the old classics they used to get, Pakistan 747 classics. Air Atlanta Icelandic used to operate a couple of charter or leasing agreements with Travel City Direct, I think it was, 747-300. They used to fly them down to Orlando, I think. Orlando and back. Oh. I better stop talking. I'm starting to drool just thinking about all those beautiful movements they would have got there. Oh, good on you, Sonny. Hey, hopefully we can catch up with you next month.
When you need to expedite, please.
Expedite. Off you get, thanks, German Air. Hey, good on you, Sonny. Appreciate that wonderful support here at the show, mate.
Thank you. Break. American 823. Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Here we go, Xiamen. Moving at rather a leisurely pace there down the runway, but they've been told to get a move on there from air traffic control. And the same air traffic controller that we were able to feature on the last show. Well, my last show anyway.
430.
Bit of towing action. I don't know if we're going to be. Oh yeah, just bit of VA towing action down here on Taxiway Golf. Ready for a hard day's work. One thing that I do love about streaming is capturing the ramp action. I know that was a fan favourite, especially when we're over at the Rydges area, getting those awesome startup sounds.
Indonesia 715, runway 34 left, clear for
on the northern apron. Just before our next departure, I should say, the Garuda bound for Bali. Shannon Flint there dropping in a $2 super chat this morning. Morning, Tim, mods, and fellow SydSquadians. Hello there, Shannon. Lovely to have your company on the show this morning, mate.
Pelican 823, contact departures.
Hope the morning finds you well. It's a bit of a work distraction. My shows, because I generally stream weekdays, so hopefully I'm not distracting you too much, but just providing that enough. Well, if you are at work or if you're home, a little bit of a helping hand throughout the day. Thank you so much, there, Shannon. Moderator Ashley's there in the chat. Good on you, Ash.
Subsequent 36 runway 34 left, clear to land.
Copy, no delays. 3 to left, clear lane, constable.
Here we go, Garuda off to Bali. Maybe even thumbnail territory right there. She's a beautiful livery. It's 74th anniversary. Bit of an unusual birthday to celebrate an anniversary, but you know, thought they might wait around for the 75th. Maybe they've got something even bigger planned. Who knows? There's Asiana down there. They've made it down to the Alpha 6 holding point. Shristi's there as well. Hello there, Shristi. Cow's there. Hello there, Cow. Good morning. Jill Williams tuning in this morning as well.
Asiana 602, line of runway 34 left.
Love to have your company on the show.
Wait, runway 34 left, Asiana 602.
Carol Ann, you like that livery? It's probably one of the nicer ones that we're going to see on the show this morning. I know I don't want to call it too early, of course. Oh, Hill's saying we had Garuda into Adelaide this week for the golf. Yeah, right. Okay, that must have been some sort of charter arrangement, I imagine. Aviation Geek. So the memberships are distributed to those who, well, this is what YouTube claim anyway. They're distributed to those who engage the most with the channel. And now that probably takes into consideration a number of things, like watch time, like I guess how much you engage with the chat, and probably as well, to a degree, how long you've been subscribed for. So that's probably a little bit of an indication on how to get a gifted membership, should there be some available, of course. Righto, Asiana out there ready to rock and roll.
Oh, 645, Sydney Tower.
DT, yeah, look, absolutely thinking about it. I've had DJ Expedite lined up to come and do a show with me, but he's actually up there now, so it all depends on rosters, right? It's not easy to organise. Here we go, Asiana, our thumbnail for the day. For now, I think Garuda might take that spot.
Jetstar 508, wind 3600 degrees at 18 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land, Jetstar 508.
This is the Asiana 602 service, heading back home to Seoul. Here we go. Oh, that wind. Hopefully that camera works all right. Here we go. Oh, gee whiz, she's low. You know she's low when we see that that fence line. Oh, look at this. Get a cheeky look at this one. What is this? 332 Papa Mike.
Capital Jet 480 Heavy, Sydney Tower.
Hello down there to you. Love a bit of corporate jet action.
Okay.
Oh, lots of A380 emojis rolling there in the chat. How good's that? Jacqueline Garrett's here in the chat as well. Chilla Kuma, the big tuners here as well. Bella McLaren, love to see you on the show this morning. Jill Williams is there in the chat as well. Yeah, Jody, absolutely. We it will happen. There's no doubt about it. Because yeah, DJ Expedite, we actually haven't heard him. He's been working in. He's been doing a bit of training, so he's. We haven't heard him on the headset in a little while. So that's why we've
435.
we haven't heard his beautiful dulcet tones. But yeah, look, we'll get him. We'll get him eventually. It's just the planets to align. Generally speaking, oh, where are they taking this into domestic 4-8? And we're gonna lose it very shortly, unfortunately, just due to the barrier. But wow.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Tianjin down the end there. I believe they're off to Qingdao. Just doing a little bit of behind the scenes catch up. Yes, yeah, the Capital Jet 480 heading off to Qingdao this morning, or Qingdao, I think they pronounce it. They are number 2 down there for departure. Runway 34 left.
1879, wind 360 degrees at 20 knots. Crosswind at 4. Runway 34 left.
And Shannon Flint dropping in a gifted membership as well. Thank you so much there, Shan. Dropping in a super chat there before, and now ever so kind to drop in a gifted membership there to the community. So thank you so much. Good on you, Shan. I don't have the name, unfortunately. But look, much appreciated, of course. Goes without saying, Shannon. Lachlan Jacob, a new member of the channel this morning. Always lovely to welcome new members to the show. Of course, we're very clear on our memberships that we never actually promote. We never encourage people to become members. And look, we're very proud of that here at the show. We don't encourage people to become members. It happens organically. Here comes our All Nippon Star Alliance livery. About to drop in here from Tokyo Haneda.
Capital Jet 480 line up runway 34 left and await your number 2 to dash 8 departing from
But it is always wonderful to welcome new members to the show. Lachlan, welcome aboard, mate. Welcome aboard.
Killing 435 via Bravo 10, assigned heading left.
I love the accent. It's a Cape Town South African accent. I'm not sure if they... I think they are slightly different. I think people from Johannesburg, or from other parts of South Africa, can tell the slight difference in accents. That's our wonderful controller up there today from Cape Town. So that's the wonderful accent that you're hearing today. And there is the beautiful Star Alliance livery of ANA just rolling in there. Hey Lachlan, welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana, mate. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you joining the Fan Bam today.
Takeoff runway 34 left, killing 435.
It's a very iconic tail, the Star Alliance tail. Especially years and years of seeing that tail on the 747s. Rolling through here with Thai Airways. Always nice to see. look at who's in the chat. Bingers is here. Hello there, Bingers. Bingers has dropped in a $3 super chat. Hi Tim, welcome back. Well, I haven't actually gone anywhere. I've just been working. And it's rather funny because on the last 2 night shows I was out there for both of them, and normally I'll swing by for a wave sometime during the shift. It just depends on the movements, of course. Depends on little jobs and tasks and side quests that pop up throughout the shift, because they tend to happen a lot. But normally I'm good for a little wave around 10:30 at night before we get into the curfew works phase of the evening. And I think he actually captured me on ATC on was it last not last night, the night before, I think. That would have been, geez, what time would that have been? Just after 11 o'clock sometime. It's actually the only time I ever get to hear myself on the air traffic control on the tower frequency is on the SydSquad show when Kurt's streaming, and I've got to go back and watch the replay. But on your mark. Hey, welcome to the show, Bingers. Righto, here we go. Qingdao service, the capital A330-200. And there's actually an interesting capital A330 that's been in and out of Sydney a couple of times, and it's an A330-300 delivered by, or it was going to be delivered to Lucky Air in China. Never taken up, and Capital Airlines snapped it up.
668-25, wind 020 degrees 18 knots, crosswind 12, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear.
There we go, lovely vision there of that wonderful tail.
Capital Jet 480, contact departures.
Contact departure, Capital Jet 480.
All right, what do we got? We're going to look around the grounds. I'll tell you what, folks. If today's show is anything like last week's show during the daytime, I reckon we're going to have our hands full. We see sort of at this time of the day. I mean, we're approaching 11 o'clock. You know that we're going to get a mass exodus here at Sydney Airport in the next sort of hour, 2 hours or so. Pretty much everything, I mean, looking over at International Terminal, pretty much everything that you'll see there will depart. There is only one thing that I can see that won't depart, and that is our Qantas A380. That will, I'm not sure that exact rego, but it will probably head out to London or Los Angeles later on this afternoon. So unlikely to be seen on today's show, unfortunately. Yin's there in the chat. Hello there, Yin. Christine Frank's there. Mad Dog's there in the chat. Hello there, Mad Dog. You've changed your name. I like it. James Erlenwine's there as well. Good morning. Little Miss Steampunk. Time for the Conga line. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the show today.
Conga 735.
You just never know.
Line up runway 34 left. New QNH is 1012.
Jen's tuning in as well.
Line up 34
driving on passenger from Jarvis Bay to Wodonga. Wow, that's a decent drive there, Jen. That's going to be a decent drive. So, gee whiz, how long is that going to be? Jarvis Bay to here is probably about 2.5 hours. Oh, no, sorry, Jarvis Bay. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Oh, okay, you know what? Actually, no, that's not that bad. Yeah, Jarvis Bay on the south coast, about 2.5, maybe 3 hours south. For some reason, where did I think you were?
735, runway 34 left.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were in Nelson Bay. Whoops. I misread or misthought. Steve Murray's there in the chat. Good morning to you, Steve. Alex Alejandro tuning in on the show this morning as well. Farid's there. Good morning to you, Farid. Nice to have your company this morning on the SydSquad show. Number of messages I've still got to catch up on here. Alex 2009 with a $5 super chat on the show today. Hello there, Alex. Morning, Timmy. Have you seen any of the Air New Zealand specials? Just looking at some older photos and found the Hobbit 777. Missed that pain. Yeah, mate, absolutely. So there were two variants of the Hobbit 777. Not the Hobbit, the Hobbit / Lord of the Rings series. So there was two of them. Oh, I can't quite remember. One of them was, I think, was OKP. And, oh, gee whiz, maybe OKO. I can't quite remember the regos of them, mate. But yeah, we saw those a number of times here in Sydney. And, gee whiz, looking back... Oh, man, they actually had some awesome special liveries over the years. Some rugby special liveries, of course. Some Lord of the Rings ones. They've actually had some really, really good ones. The best way to do it is to look back, go onto a website like jetphotos.com or something, and just and look at Air New Zealand special liveries. Just use the filter system, and you can go back and look at them. Most of them were seen here. Some of the 747 liveries were a little bit before my time, unfortunately. But they had some really good Lord of the Rings and rugby ones. Make a bit of noise down there. Zulu Lima Charlie. An interesting fact about Rex. Have a guess at what percentage of their Saab 340 fleet is in service. Have a guess. Percent. Good on you, Alex. Thank you to the fiver, mate. And of course, we do see the All Blacks 787, 777, and 321 here on a regular basis. We're pretty lucky in that respect. Not Stocko down there, is it? Nah, it's not. Not big enough biceps. We were looking into it. The percentage of active Saabs in the Rex fleet's about 42%. It's pretty low. There's quite a number of them stored. I think they've got. Oh. G'day, mate. They've got about 24 in service at the moment. So they've been in in better ways, that's for sure. That's a conversation for another day, though. Johnny Driscoll, pretty close there, 40%. Life begins at 40 trucks out. Good morning to you. Ian Hedger, good morning. When you're in the UK, are you visiting Manchester? Oh, I'm not going to the UK, Ian. I'm not going to the UK. No, it was sunny 23 UK's flying out here. It's been quite a while since I've been. Oh, actually, 2019 I think was the last time I was in the UK. Oh. There's a little bit of wind, but at least it is a cool breeze. That's the main thing.
Good morning, SydSquad. How are we? And shouts to our Canadian friends watching.
Oh, he's cheeky. He's cheeky, Mr. DJ Expedite himself. I haven't heard him on the airwaves in a while. Hello there, Tower. And hello to the Canadian friends. I don't know who we're talking about there. Actually, you know what? DJ Expedite, am I going to see you? Am I going to see you this afternoon? I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there? Oh dear. Hey, look, a wonderful shout out there to our friends up there at Air Service Australia. He is the the number one, the GOAT, if you will, of SydSquad shout outs. And it sounds like he might have just taken the reins very, very briefly, mind you, to say good morning to everybody that's tuning into the show this morning. So hello to you. He's number one. He's number one. Oh dear. I'm sure he's going to watch this on the replay, but you're making me blush, mate. Who have we got coming out to play? Little Hawker.
Get a velocity 641 established.
Don't know if we can get him over the railing there.
641 Sydney Tower, wind 3600 degrees, 5 knots, crosswind is 14.
What an awesome little shout out there from our friends up there at Air Service Australia. Oh dear, BMW. I don't know if this is actually owned by BMW. I don't think it is. Maybe they've just fluked it. Taxiing out for departure on taxiway Golf, right down here in front of us. Some wonderful views of the GA/corporate action that we see here in Sydney. We don't normally get to feature it unless we're at this location. So it would be a crime not to feature every little bizjet that rolls past, I'd say. Oh, Mick Robinson is. Oh, yes. Okay, he did mention. I know who he's talking about. Yeah, Toronto Tower has ties here with a couple of controllers here in Sydney, and yeah, Mick. G'day there, Mick. Yeah. Okay. Mick Robinson, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I can only imagine, Mick, that you are. Toronto Tower. There we go. Yes, you are. Right, connection has been made. Good on you, Mick. Welcome. Oh, Trevor Sampson's there in the chat. Hello there, Trev. Ken Wilmot's there. Anthony Roo, if you do go to the UK, then head to Liverpool. Best night out you'll have. Oh, Anthony, my days are long gone. The only thing I'm interested in is if they've got good plane spotting there. And I don't think Liverpool's got the best plane spotting, I'll put it that way. I'd be spending my time at Heathrow. Holden HSV Ali's there, dropping in a gifted membership on the show today. Thank you so much, Sarah Ali. And I will never call you Ford Falcon Ali ever again. We got to hang out at the Rydges event, and I don't think it will go down that well if I keep calling you Ford Falcon Ali. Thank you there, Ali. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're enjoying your Thursday. Your Thursday morning here at the SydSquad show. DT, hello there, DT, with an $8 super chat on the show today. DT. Any chance you'll be streaming next Tuesday morning? Me and the fam will be on Qantas 67, leaving at 9:30 a.m. Oh, you're going off to Bengaluru. Bengaluru. I need confirmation on that. Fascinating. No, I will not be. What day is it today? It's Thursday. Tuesday. No, look, I definitely won't be. I'll have work arrangements from sort of like the early next week. So unfortunately, I won't be DT. But look, if there's any chance, it'll be Kurt doing a stream. But obviously, DT, you know how we roll. We can't promise anything. I wouldn't want to promise anything and then under-deliver for you. Hopefully, that Qantas A330 is well looked after for you. Some of them are getting quite old, but you'll be on one of the 200s. So hopefully she's good as gold. Good on you, DT. If not, if we don't chat before then, you have yourself a wonderful trip, wonderful flight as well. Good on you, DT. Yeah, I wouldn't want to over-promise and under-deliver. It's not our style. Oof. Yeah, you can hear that. Winds are blowing. Here we go. Cow's here. Been a member with us for 8 months in the Uluru Lodge. Now, I'm trying to... oh, yeah, holy cow. I get it. I was thinking, what's this emoji he's putting in there? But it's holy cow. Okay, there we go. Oh, good on you there, cow. Member for 8 there, and look, the same as well. Dropping in a gifted membership. You've brought up your own 8 months, and you're opening the door to a month to another viewer. That's fantastic, cow. Good on you, mate. How's our American looking over there? They'll be almost ready for taxi. That tug's been disconnected. Looks like they've pushed out of Bay 31 this morning. Good on you, cow. Welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you dropping in a gifted membership as well. Cade's there as well. Good morning there, Cade. Cade's been a member with us for 15 months.
030 degrees at 18 knots. Runway 34 left. Clear to land.
In the Gold Coast penthouse. Morning, Tim, from a cloud and cool Perth. I would love to have had... Sorry, from a cloudy and cool Perth. I would have loved to have had some cool weather when I was streaming over there. I actually can't remember when that was. When was that? But I remember it was quite warm. I got a little bit sunburned over there from the live streams over there in Perth. Hey, welcome back, Cade. Welcome back. 15 fantastic months there with us in the penthouse. Thank you there, Cade. And Lachlan Jacob with a $3 super chat there. You able to get Delta 40 takeoff at 11:05? Does that answer your question there, Lachlan? Absolutely. Is there any reason why we're looking at this aircraft there, Lachlan? But we will most certainly capture that one. That is in fact the next heavy departure to head our way. They're making their long taxi down to the end, down to the Alpha 6. And heading off to Los Angeles this morning. Good on you, Lachlan. Hey, I appreciate the $3 super chat on the show today. Yeah, like I said, is there any reason why we should be looking for that flight? It's pretty amazing how often that we get people saying that they're on flights or, know someone on a flight. Big Bear Ray doing a bit of housework on the show this morning. How good's that? Good on you, Ray. Dean Stalker's here in the chat too. Good morning, Dean. Hello there, cow. Oh, definitely can't stay too long in the chat. Too much work to do. Oh no, that's okay. We totally understand that. Yeah. Look, we know how it is. Oh, look at this. Qantas has done the dirty. They've cut them off, heading down to Alpha 6 as well. The Qantas A330. That might be our Hong Kong service. Qantas 127. No, it's Qantas 81 to Singapore. So, well, Qantas operating 2 Singapore flights this morning, plus the London Heathrow service A380 later on this afternoon. Trevor Sampson heading to Sydney on Friday for a little trip. Oh, that's I love it. Good on you there, Trev. There we go. Only thing better than 1 Delta is 2. That's for you there, Lachlan. Just starting to see signs of our morning departure rush starting to occur. American Airlines as well, also heading out. Trevor Sampson, what plane is that? The American Airlines streaming along? Yeah, it's a 777-300ER. ER, the extended range. Casey Burke there as well, clarifying that. Yeah, they are. They certainly are. They're very long, aren't they? And it's always exciting as well when you're sitting on a 777. If you're sitting right down the back, when the aircraft rotates, gee whiz, it feels like you get close to the ground. There's 2 of them, in fact, the 2 777-300ERs, British Airways in the background. During the summer, they'll operate the 777 here. Or during our summer, and during our winter, they'll send the 787-9 variant down to Sydney. And another gifted membership there coming in from Daniel. Thank you very much there, Dan. And yeah, like I said, the chat moving a little too quick, unfortunately. So can't get the lucky recipient. But look, the lucky recipient, I'm sure you've already picked it up when you sent your gifted membership through. Thank you very much there, Dan. That lucky recipient's got a little email in their inbox. Here we go. Captain Steve Cranmer's here in the chat as well. Hello there, Steve.
49 off frequency.
Tower 10 Eastern Tower, 14 Manor Highway, Independence River Approach, B Road.
John Eastern 749, wind 360 degrees and 22 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land, 10 Eastern South 49.
Didn't want to cut our tower controller off there. The Hobbit livery is OKP and OKO. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, it does ring a bell. But they were awesome liveries. You know what? I will.
Delta 40 Heavy is
this afternoon, I'll go back and I'll try and find a photo of one of them, or one or both of them if I can.
Delta 40 Heavy ready for departure.
And I'll put it on our Facebook page, because it's the perfect place to put photos like that on the SydSquad Facebook page. So if you're not on our Facebook page, you can head over to the Facebook page, drop a like. And if I get some time, if not today or tomorrow, I'm sure one of our lovely moderators will put a note in our private chat to remind me to do that. But yes, if you head over to our Instagram page a little later on, sorry there, Steve, didn't want to cover your message up there. We'll do our best to try and throw a SydSquad photo up there from the Hobbit liveries. Hobbit and All Black. Sorry, not Hobbit and All Blacks. The Lord of the Rings, I should say. I think it had like a big dragon on the side of it. In any case, there we go. There's the Facebook page, top left of your screen. Wait for our. Oh, actually, you know what? We're starting to get a little bit of a queue down there at the end of runway 34 left. China Eastern 749 about to drop in. That wind is really kicking along nicely. Should be providing some nice little crosswind landings. I think there was about a 20 knot crosswind down there on runway 34 left.
22 heavy, Sydney tower.
Not quite a chance of any runway 07 action today, though, I don't think. The chances of that quite slim. Whoa. Well, and you know what? I'm looking very much forward to Singapore when we get the Singapore A380 arrival, Singapore 231. Not sure where he is, but it's always exciting, especially when the winds are blowing. A couple. Gee whiz! I tell you what.
749 Alpha 2 Alpha.
There's a number of very generous members there in the chat this morning. Alex Taberry dropping in a gifted membership. Thank you so much there, Alex. We've got Ali's dropping in a gifted membership there as well. Thank you so much. There's a little love for the community. Oh, look what we've got down here. We've got to give him a bit of screen time today.
For takeoff.
One of the best looking rigs in the whole airport, I think. Righto, where's our Delta? I know Lachlan was standing by with bated breath, waiting for Delta to depart. Qantas 67. What was it? Qantas 81 was it? Off to Singapore. Just rolling now, runway 34 left. Ali, thank you so much there for dropping in the gifted membership there for the wonderful community here at the SydSquad show. Here we go, Qantas. Oh yeah, it is. Qantas 81 off to Singapore today.
432 Sydney tower.
One of 3 direct Sydney-Singapore services operated by Qantas today. And yes, I am including the Finnair.
Qantas 432, wind 360 degrees, 25 knots, crosswind 12, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear land. Just take it in wind, Qantas 432.
36 degrees, 23 knots, and the crosswind is 12.
Right, 462.
Oh. There we go. Where's our Delta? All the way down the end. Bit more action as well. Cathay on their way out as well. We should start to see a number of those other movements pushing back. United's Philippines. Well, a number of Uniteds to depart as well, of course.
Qantas 81, got the departures.
Grant the Mustard Duck Miller's there as well. Hello there, Grant. Greg is how do I join? There should be a join button if you're watching on a desktop or like a laptop or something. There will be a join button. If you're on a actually, you know what? I don't even know if like on an iPhone or anything, if you can do it on the YouTube app. I'm not too sure. Some channels you can, some channels you can't, and I don't know if ours you can. Not sure if the join button is supported for the YouTube app. There goes Bravo Mike Whiskey. Look at that, she's screaming away. Singapore A380 is half hour away. Woohoo! Casey Burke, yes, absolutely. Customised number plate, Timbo. I wish.
Delta 40 line up runway 34 left.
Delta 40 line up 34 left.
Oh. You know what? They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job this morning, despite that. Despite the wind. Winds showing 037 at 15, but I think it's. I mean, our data and their data in the tower is obviously completely different. So it's obviously considerably higher than that down at the runway threshold, where the information is coming in. James can see the, you can. So you can do it on the YouTube app. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. I know on some channels you can, and some channels you can't.
Delta 40, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
I guess our one you can.
Take off 34 left, Delta 40.
Here we go. Look at this cheeky fella. Mr. Nelson's here. Hello there, Blake. With a $3 super chat. Lovely display photo. G'day, Timmy. Got any lights or clones, mate? Always. Just check the back of your tray, mate. Oh, gee whiz. Skating on thin ice, mate.
Runway 34 left.
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you, Blake. Hopefully you're enjoying your days off, mate. Not at the airport, but I am. Righto, next one to go here is our Delta 40 service. They're off to Los Angeles this morning. Our first Trans-Pacific flight of the morning. Well, that we've captured anyway. Up rather early as well, Delta.
Delta 40, contact departures.
Great day, Delta 40.
Righto, Delta 40, they are out the door. There seems to be some lovely flow to the show today. There's no delays. The reason that we got that massive Conga line last week was there was some medical traffic passing the upwind for runway 34 left, which in turn put a little bit of a delay on, and then we sort of, we benefited as the show for the rest of the day because there was just a constant stream of aircraft departing for the remainder of the show. There was always aircraft heading down there. Righto, American 72 now departing runway 34 left as well for Hong Kong. And look out, here's a bit of trouble. Mr. Birds here, hello there. The Peacock A380, member for 30 months there in the Uluru Lodge. Wow, 30 months in the lodge. Keep up the great work, everyone. Hashtag Mod Squad rules. The Mod Squadron. The Sid Squadron. I like it. I like the Mod Squad. The Sid Squad at Mod Squad. Good on you, Dave. One of our wonderful Sydney-based mods and viewers and members and all of the above. Part of the furniture here at the show. Good on you, Dave.
Wind check.
020 degrees and 21 knots, crosswind 13.
13 knots of crosswind.
American 72, contact departures.
Departure today, American 72.
There you go. Where are we? Oh, Cathay out there as well. We've got a bit of action down here on the domestic side as well. Hey, Dave, thank you so much there for 30 wonderful months here in the Uluru Lodge, mate.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34 left, Cathay 162.
So one of our many wonderful moderators here at the show. Good on you, Dave. Victor Lima Zulu as well.
Velocity 1531 star.
Bit of reverse thrust action as well. Righto, just before our Cathay departure, there we go. LLY dropping in a 5 loony super chat on the show today. G'day, Tim. Great weather at Sydney. In Toronto, we're expecting nearly 50 centimetres of snow in the next couple of days. Hope this helps with catering. You know what it will help with? The significance of tomorrow. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Even though Mrs. S did offer for me to do a show tomorrow. So there might be a chance of a show tomorrow. It depends. I don't know. I don't know if she's playing tricks on me. So Valentine's Day tomorrow. That'll go to the Mrs. S Flowers Fund.
Velocity 1531.
Look at that lovely rotation there from Cathay.
20 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear land, 34 left, 331.
Straight at the Valentine's Day Flowers Fund there. And LLY, not sure if you had a moment to spare with us earlier this morning, but we had one of your Toronto air traffic controllers in the chat before. I'm not sure what time that shout out actually was. I didn't actually take note of that one. I'm sure one of the lovely viewers. We'll go back. It was probably maybe half hour ago or so. It wasn't that long ago. Good on you, LLY. And appreciate the $5 on the show today, mate. Stay warm over there. It's warm here, but windy. Was Radios there? G'day, there was. DJ Raptors here as well. Maxine's here. Busy today, but came on here to say hi. Good on you, Maxine. Always lovely to have your company on the show. Hopefully, Maxine, you've come in here, you've hit the like button, and you can lurk. If you've got other things to do, it's always nice to just put the show on the TV and go about your day and just listen and sort of see. You never know what's going to happen on the show, especially when there's crosswind landings happening as well. Nothing major, only about 13 knots of crosswind. As soon as we start getting up to about 20 knots, that's when the party starts, gets going, I think.
Killing 625 Delta, line up runway 34 left.
Line up runway 34 left, killing 625.
I believe there's almost zero chance of us seeing any runway 07 action, but if we do, you can imagine there would be landings right there. It'd be fantastic. If we do, we'll try and get a stream together one day for some runway 07 ops.
Killing 625 Delta.
Ali tuning in from Belgium. Good morning to you.
34 left, clear for takeoff.
Carol's on the lurk. Love it. Polly wants a crackers there. Beautiful takeoff from Cathay. Love it. Good morning to you. Good on you there, Shristi. Lovely to see you this morning. And look at this. A wonderful contribution there from the mustard duck himself. Now, Grant, do we get credit for that name? I think we do, right? There we go. Props and tops. Grant, the mustard duck Mello dropping in 10 gifted memberships on the show. Gee whiz. You know what, Grant? Just because we're doing a live show doesn't mean you have to come in and drop 10 gifted. That's not how we operate it, but of course we appreciate your generosity. Thank you very much there, Grant.
Killing 625 Delta, contact departures, good day.
Departures killing 625 Delta.
I'll be back with you in 1 sec.
vacate to the right, Bravo 9er.
Bravo 9.
All right, we're back.
Confirm Jetstar 608.
Correct. Jetstar 608.
Hey, Grant, thank you so much there. Dropping in 10 gifted memberships on the show, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Go you, Grant.
Jetstar 608, wind is 360 degrees, 30 knots, 34 left, clear to land.
Got a lovely message there coming in from Milestones, dropping in a $2 super chat. As always, SydSquad, great view. Oh look, I don't think we can't take credit for the view, but yeah, look, I appreciate it. Now look, we are, you know, we allude to it regularly. We're very lucky here at Sydney Airport. We've got some awesome places that we can do plane spotting.
Jetstar 608 up to A7 spot. Initial actually rolls about 20 degrees right.
Correct.
Now look, we've got some great plane spotting locations that we can view from here at Sydney Airport. So we definitely can't complain. There's no doubt about it. This is just one of the many great viewpoints that we can afford to stream from. We're always very appreciative, very lucky. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it, Mama Sada.
608, sorry, that's confirmed cleared land.
608, AFM cleared land, 34 left, surface wind 360 degrees, 23, crosswind 10.
Left cleared land, Jetstar 608.
Mitch Cartwright with a $3 super chat. G'day all. Any confirmed Stocko or Kurt sightings? No, not today. I think Kurt's still asleep. I did text him earlier, but no response. So
212 heavy, Sydney Tower, report ready.
He's probably out cold. I did see Stocko the other day. He was on afternoon shift, so I don't know if he'll be out here today. Probably a good chance though. They do need him. He is an integral part of the airline, so I believe the airline does stop when he's not around. Old Stocko. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't had any cheeky bat phone messages saying that that he's out there or anything. So I don't know. Not as yet. Good on you, Mitch. Welcome to the show. And Elise is here. Hello there, Elise. The new cabin supervisor. Elise with an $8 super chat on the show today. You should definitely stay for my 18:20 departure. Just saying. Look, as much as I would absolutely love to. As much as I would absolutely love to, there is no chance of that happening. I've got school pickup on this afternoon. So yeah, no.
Velocity 413, wind is.
I don't want to say there won't be a stream tonight, but there probably won't be. So I do apologise. I hate to disappoint. I'm pretty good at it though. If you. Good on you, Elise. Hey, congratulations as well. Congratulations on your
Philippine 212.
Your upgrade. Promotion, is it? Yeah. Both. Probably both are appropriate. 1820. Wonder where that's to. Oh, good on you, Elise. Lovely to see you on the show today. And shout out to your sister. She's normally good for a watch as well. Dana, avid Instagram poster as well. Whenever we're doing a show, tell you what, Dana always posts on her Instagram story and tags us, and lets us know she's watching. So that's awesome. The Smith sisters. Here we go. Johnny Big Mac is there with a $8 super chat as well. Thank you there, Johnny. I have no excuse for forgetting tomorrow. Born in the Gong 61 years ago. Only my dad used to forget my birthday. Oh, there we go. Well, that's pretty normal, right? That's what dads do. They forget important dates. And honestly, we can't blame them for it, right? So it's your birthday tomorrow, Johnny. Goes absolutely without saying, but happy birthday for tomorrow. Valentine's Day and your birthday. I don't know if that's a good thing to share your birthday on a day like that. Maybe it is. I don't know. We should send him some flowers. Oh, good on you there, Johnny. Lovely to have your company on the show today as well, mate. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. The Johnny Big Mac, founder of the term, the Johnny Big Mac, the big kicker.
Philippine 212, line up runway 34 left.
Line up runway 34 left, Philippine 212.
There you go, a bit of corporate action off runway 34 right. The Philippines lining up on 34 left as well, heading off to Manila. I forget which rego was this. Was it Victor Lima Zulu? I forget. Oh, gee, it was too small, too quick. Especially when they're flying overhead.
Philippine 212, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34 left, Philippine 212. Sydney Tower, good morning, Singapore 231 Super, Island 34 left.
Singapore 231 Super, Sydney Tower, good day.
Oh, there we go, Singapore 231. Oh, look who's here. Bit of royalty here in the chat today. Captain Marco's there. Push it, Tim. Only 11 and a half hours to go to curfew. Let's get Jet on board for some exceptional colour commentary. Oh, he's at school at the moment, so he's not available for a show today. But he loves getting out and doing a live show, Marco. I think you know that. I think you're probably well aware of that. That he loves doing a live show.
Vacate Golf, runway 34 left, the wind is 020 degrees, 24 knots, clear to land.
Vacate Golf, runway 34 left, clear to land, Singapore 231.
Here we go, Philippines, off they go, back to Manila.
Philippine 212, contact departures.
I mean, for good reason, but just missed that United crossover there. Yeah, Los Angeles and Houston services heading out for departure today. Is our Singapore 231 A380 service coming in from Singapore. Marco, pleasure as always. Lovely to see you there in the chat. Well, next school holidays, we'll be able to tee up another members show, or another Jetstream show, I should say. Bit of crosswind action here for Singapore Airlines. I love this. Here we go. You know what to do. Get some A380 emojis there in the chat for this one. It's going to be riding that crosswind all the way down. Oh, they made it look too easy. We've had some wild ones over the years. Singapore A380 arrivals in some rather blustery conditions.
United 842 Heavy, Sydney Tower.
Righto, United 842 just checking in on tower. United 100 will soon follow suit as well. About to pass by now there. There they go.
Singapore 231, vacate left on Golf, contact ground 126.5, g'day.
Left over the ground 1265, Singapore 231.
There we go. Geez, they've done a good job there. Singapore.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Qantas 434.
Just rolling out there to taxiway Golf.
Sydney Tower, g'day.
They'll head to one of our 2 bays there on the southern side of the international terminal, bay 57 or 61. And they will depart later on this afternoon. Singapore 222 is the flight number. Here we go, a bit of 3-4 right, heavy action. A330 Neo as well, Cebu Pacific, I think, just fighting the crosswind there. Oh yeah, oh, just straying off the centre line just a tad. It's making some light work of it there. The Cebu 039er from Manila.
Qantas 434, wind 010 degrees, 30 knots, runway 34 left.
Oh, 30 knots.
Good land, 34 left, Qantas 434.
The breeze seems to be just picking up a bit of momentum out there. Right, there we go. Where'd they go? Trying to juggle a few things at once at the moment, so I do apologise. Righto, Cebu Pacific, they will depart a little later on today as well. There's our double United, Los Angeles and Houston, both ready to go down there at Alpha 6. And here we go, Skittles dropping in a $10 super chat today. Greetings from Washington State. The time is ticking by fast and I can't wait to meet you all at Spotterfest. Thank you for this broadcast, it's always great. Good on you, Skittles. Yeah, look, I'm not sure of my movements around then. I'm off, but I'm pretty sure I may be on a bit of daddy daycare, so I'll do my best, of course, to try and swing a few deals and do a few little bits and bobs so I can come out and meet everyone.
Runway 34 left, there will be traffic crossing the runway ahead.
Oh, swing it. Nicely done there from Qantas. I'll of course be doing my best to try and get out and say hello to everyone, because I know there's a lot of people that are coming to town. Who's this making all that noise down there? Oscar Romeo X-ray. Welcome back to Sydney. There we go. Yeah, Skittles, I'll tell you what, the award for the person that's flying furthest to get here has got to be going to you, I think. All the way from Washington State. So I imagine that you're flying out of Seattle? Seattle to, or maybe even going up to Vancouver to fly Air Canada, the 200 LR. Yeah, I'd imagine what,
United 842,
probably
runway 34
a
left, clear for takeoff.
Seattle to San Francisco, then San Francisco, Sydney sort of deal. You'll have to let us know, Skittles. But I think you are definitely going to be awarded with the who travelled the furthest to be here today. There we go, Skittles. Thank you very much there for the $10 super chat as well.
Jetstar 840, Sydney Tower. Jetstar 510, wind is 010 degrees.
Hannah is tuning in
runway 34 left.
here in the live chat. Good morning to you.
34 left, clear to land, Jetstar 510.
Here we go, Los Angeles service 842. As quiet as ever, the 787 Dreamliner. You cannot hear a thing. Who else we got out there about to join the party? China Southern.
United 842, connect departures, good day.
Heading down, that will be, or what will this be? This might be our Qantas 7, maybe our Dallas Fort Worth service. It sure is. So our Dallas service there, and we've got Houston down the end, so two flights bound for Texas. About to follow each other out.
Good morning,
United 100, line up runway 34 left. 34 left, United 100. Tower 471 heavy, Sydney Tower, good day.
Righto, United 100 now cleared to line up there on runway 34 left.
United 100 Tower.
Oh.
Just confirm your reach, sir.
United 100 is lining up and wait, 34 left.
United 100, continue with the lineup.
We don't know why we let's line up and wait, United 100.
A bit of an interesting conversation there between the United 100 service. They want you lined up, ready to go, my friends. What's going on there? Tony Rivers pushing 1 a.m, so off to sleep.
United 100.
Catch you later, Tony.
Left, clear for takeoff.
Kiwi Does Stuff's there as well. Hello there, Kiwi Does Stuff. Big Daz is there as well. G'day, Big Daz.
I just don't want to.
Jetstar 952 Tower.
Oh, it's trying to rain up there, is it? Right, here we go, United 100 heading off to Houston, Texas. One of our two 787s bound for the Lone Star State. They'll be following each other out very shortly. How good's that?
Tower 471, surface wind 020 degrees, 25 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 34 left, time 471.
Wow, that's a lovely long takeoff roll just over the intersection as well. Oh yeah, I wonder if we'll see the same out of the Qantas 7 service to Dallas.
China Southern 326 heavy, Sydney Tower.
Right, there we go, they're out the door. The Houston service, off they go. Thai 471 flying in from Bangkok today. Just next to land here on runway 34 left. One of my personal faves, if you ask me. Adam, what time are we streaming till? Probably just whenever it gets quiet, to be honest.
Pleasant flight, good day.
Thank you, have a good day.
Yeah, just when it starts to quieten off, then we'll wrap it up. We're here for a busy time, not a long time.
Jetstar 840, line up runway 34 left.
Line up 34 left.
Sydney Tower, good day, feeling 40.
Killing 436 Delta Sydney Tower, good day.
Lovely work there from Ty. Couple of A350s out there as well. There's a Conga line definitely starting to happen out there. Look at that. Almost like the thumbnail for last Thursday's show.
Vacate left Alpha 2.
Okay, left Alpha 2, time 421.
There we go. Welcome to Sydney, Ty. Yeah, it's a very, very long way, isn't it? All the way to Texas. They'd be looking at around
71, contact ground,
probably 13 and a half to 14 hours or so. On the way back, it's anywhere between 16 and 17 hours on the return sector. So the Dallas or Houston to Sydney is normally around 16 to 17 hours. Sometimes like they do it in like just over 16, and sometimes they'll do it in just under 17, or even just over in some instances. Even that's a nice little thumbnail shot there. What do you reckon? Can I persuade you right there for a bit of a thumbnail? Lots of lovely, colourful tails there. Oh, you want to see Fiji arrive? Okay, yeah, we might be able to arrange something for you. Couple of messages to catch up on there in the chat. George bringing in the 15 months here in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good evening, George. Welcome back for another. And Skittles as well, dropping in at 2. Seattle to Los Angeles, Los Angeles to Auckland, and Auckland to Sydney on Alaskan and Air New Zealand. Right, there we go. Now we're talking.
Killing 436 Delta, the wind is 020 degrees, 23 knots, runway 34
So you'll be flying
Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Alaskan 737 to Los Angeles. Then you'll be on the almost certainly you'll be on the Air New Zealand 777-300ER to Auckland, and given your connection time, you might even find yourself on the New Zealand 103, which is also a 777, onwards to Sydney. That's a bit of a guess. Or no, I've just missed the 787. Bummer. That's what I get for reading the chat. Whoa, straight over the top. Straight over the top she goes. Good on you, Skittles. Hey, Skittles, have a wonderful flights on the way down. It's certainly quite the journey, right? Actually, speaking of Air New Zealand, there it is. That'll be the New Zealand 104 return service to Auckland. Over there in the background, they'll come out for a runway 34 left departure as well, and head back to Auckland. Crackers there tuning in from a very windy Port Lincoln.
Qantas 37, line up runway 34 left.
Line up runway 34 left, Qantas 30.
Good on you, Steph Bird. Welcome to the show. Annette Butler's there as well. Cascades there. Good morning to you. Does domestic have their own runway, or do they share with international? No, the runway designation all depends on where they're going. It depends on their destination. So if they're heading off to the pretty much, I mean, we sort of touched on it last week, but destinations from pretty much, Hamilton Island area all the way around to Adelaide, Canberra, and all that sort of stuff, depending on the aircraft type, of course. We'll go off on runway 34 left. Anything heading up to Asia, 34 left. Anything heading out over to the Pacific, Brisbane, Melbourne, Gold Coast, any of the Tassie services, central New South Wales, like on the coast, on the north coast, they'll all go off runway 34 right. So it just depends on where they're going. If you wanted to know where if you wanted to know which runway you're departing off, You just depends on what your destination is. That will, generally speaking, define what runway you're going off. But obviously, even though Air New Zealand, for example, is going off to Auckland, which is out to the east, because it's a 777-300 ER, they will take runway 34 left as an operational requirement. The 200 ERs, they would take 34 right. The 787s take 34 right. Of course, all the A320, 21s and all that sort of stuff, they take 34 right as well.
Runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear land, 6170.
But all these Asian services, they head off to 34 left. Just prevents any aircraft needing to cross paths with each other. Operational requirement, of course, always takes priority. Like your American flights, even though they're heading off to the northeast, they always go off 34 left based on their weight and the runway length available. It's confusing, but at the same time, it's as simple as that. Look at this, look how busy it's getting, I love it. Number of aircraft coming out to play there. Vietnam, Air New Zealand and China Eastern joining the crew. I think we've only had one China Eastern on today's show. I think last stream, I think we got about 9 China Eastern movements, which was incredible.
Jetstar 952, line up runway 34 left.
G'day, Mike. I appreciate the compliments there, mate. Glad you're enjoying the show as a new viewer. Welcome to the show. Bella McLaren's in there calling for thumbnails.
Continue approach.
Yeah, absolutely, Australian Opal. Yes, yeah, it's a long way, isn't it? A long way to spend, long time to spend on an aircraft. And here we go, Mike. I just almost missed your message there. I was reading your other message actually. Welcome to the Sydney Harbour Suite, Mike. And in true fashion, we will dedicate to you a departure. Actually, you know what, Mike? I'll let you take the pick of the bunch. Would you rather a China Southern 350? She's a beautiful looker, actually, the China Southern 350, or the Qantas 7 service to Dallas 787. What would you rather? We always traditionally, for the new members that are joining us there in the Sydney Harbour Suite or the Uluru Lodge, we will dedicate to you an arrival or departure. Since we've got quite a number to choose from, we'll actually let you pick, because they're all going to be happening in the next couple of minutes.
Cathay 101, wind 020 degrees, 20 knots.
So feel free there, Mike, to take your pick, mate. I'd rather you pick, so you can pick what you like.
Qantas 7, amended departure instructions when you're ready to copy.
You know what, Mike? I'm even going to extend that offer. I'm going to extend it down to Vietnam, China Eastern,
5 degrees, climb 5,000.
even Air New Zealand. So you've got plenty to choose from. China Southern, Qantas, Vietnam, China Eastern or Air New Zealand, all heading down there to depart.
Jetstar 952, contact departure.
And be dedicated to you as a new member here at the Sydney Harbour Suite. Fantastic. Oh, mate, look at this. Gee whiz. Not only have you yourself joined, but you've also invited and opened the door to 20 new members of the SydSquad show joining us here today. Mate, that is absolutely outstanding. That is too kind, mate. That's an incredible gesture. I'm glad that you found it. You've enjoyed the show as well. And look, mate, since we've got a little bit of a moment, let me have a look. Let's see if you've named what aircraft you like.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Have you named one? Oh, go the 350. Yeah, sweet. All right, China Southern 350. It is one of the nicer looking
Cathay 101 vacating
aircraft that we see here, the A350s. And we're going to dedicate that one to Mike. All right, let me have a quick look because I want to read out those names that we've just been lucky enough to welcome into the SydSquad fan bam. Here we go. Who have we got? Wow, 20 new members. That is incredible there, Mike. We've got David Marsh, Greg Penny. We've got James Wiley.
104 heavies ready.
We've got Koa. We've got Katie Coates. We've got CC. Jesse Evo. Big Al. That's another big.
New Zealand 104 heavy, Sydney Town.
Adrian Riggs, Simon Young, Jason Weston. Zenta's got one.
562 heavy, Sydney Town.
Tad HG Maloney's got one. Rob's got one. Daniel Antigna? Yeah, I think Antignani. Jez Kemp's got one. Brian Marlin's got one. Kathy Pitts, Scotty K, and Trisky. Dropping in. Wow, how good is that, mate? That is fantastic. And 20 gifted memberships. You know what, Mike? We don't get many of those. And yeah, very, very kind of you. So thank you so much. We'll put your membership message there up on screen for the China Southern. Here it is. This one's dedicated to you there, Mike. China Southern 326. They're heading back to Guangzhou. I want to see some hectic wing flex off this thing, especially given that that wind. Here we go. Just levitating off the runway. It's fantastic. There we go, off she goes, fantastic. Mike, welcome to the Sydney Harbour Suite. There's your dedication. You'll find yourself on the next stream, maybe even this one. It does update automatically. I don't know if it does it in the same show. There on the ticker at the bottom of the screen with our other Sydney Harbour Suite members. And the absolute firmest of handshakes to you for becoming a member and also dropping in 20 gifted memberships. That's outrageous support, so thank you very much there, Mike. Mr. Kawasaki's there, impressive lineup, ready to roll, Tim, yeah, absolutely. Corner 7 next to go, a very, very heavy departure on its way out. How much longer will we be streaming, Carol? Don't know, Carol, just until it gets quiet. Here for a good time, not a long time.
772, line up runway 34 left.
Not too worried about putting on like terribly long shows. I'm more focused on just sort of letting the show run its course, and you know, when it gets quiet, that's when we sort of call it. Because I don't sort of have all day to be hanging around. I don't do obviously the night shows, so I don't have a heap of time. But I'm just here for the busy part. That's all I'm here for. Corner 7 starting to roll now. Here we go off to Dallas Fort Worth over there in Texas. They're going to be chasing down the United 100, which departed about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Here we go. Let's enjoy this one together. Oh, not quite as heavy as the United. Not quite. Really challenging with that wind, so I do apologise for the few little bumps in the camera here and there. Away they go, looking over towards the Terminal 1 as well. Air Canada on the way out.
Corner 7, contact departures, good day.
Now this Air Canada in question flew in last night from Singapore after a couple of weeks maintenance over there.
Jets are 898.
And they will operate the Air Canada 34 today back to Vancouver. Not quite as impressive as a Conga line today as last week, but nonetheless, the more the merrier. The more heavies out there, the more the happier we are.
Vietnam 772, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Lovely $5 super chat there coming in from Ken and Manuela. Thank you so much there, you two. Getting an early Valentine's message to my... Oh, sorry. Hang on. I need to start that one again. Getting an early Valentine's message of love to my wife Manuela for tomorrow. Loving the live stream as always. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Obviously we don't get many of those. You might even be the first one there, Ken. I should take a moment to do the same to my wife there, Ken. But hey, that is a wonderful shout out there for Valentine's Day tomorrow there, Ken. And Ken sends his love there to Manuela for a day tomorrow. Hopefully get to spend a lovely Friday together. You know, go out in the town, you know, just nice dinner, nice lunch, somewhere with a nice view. Doesn't get any better than that. After a day of watching a bit of SydSquad plane spotting. Can't get any better than that. Good on you, Ken. Hey, that's an awesome shout out there, mate. There we go, Vietnam, they're off. Who's next down there? I think it's China Eastern. Air Canada over there, just heading southbound on taxiway Alpha. Lovely message there. Lovely message, Ken.
772, contact departures.
My wife gets a kick out of the live messages as well. Well, that's even better. That's even better. Have your message on screen there, Ken. JM's there in the chat. Is that a Conga line I spy? Oh, it was. It's starting to dwindle a little bit. Air Canada's going to join it. What else we got? United, Jetstar as well, now pushed back over at T1. Well, when you think about it, the Conga lines at the runway all depend on passengers and how quick they board. Good morning to you, JM. Oh, look at this. Moderator Ashley Hughes dropping in 5 gifted memberships on the show today. Good on you there, Ash. Wonderful support on not just in the moderation department, but of course as well in dropping a few gifted memberships, opening the door up to 5 lucky new members. Who we got? We got Bear, we got Kathy, we got Skip McCabe, Andy Hamlin, and Pete Medley, all picking up gifted memberships there, courtesy of moderator Ash. Looking after us today. Good on you, Ash. Never appreciated, but always. Never expected, but always appreciated. Got my words mixed up there, Ash.
Short delay for wake turbulence.
Whoopsie. I'll give myself one of those ones for that. And I'm sure B-Rad will probably sound clip that one. Never appreciated. There we go. Good on you, Ash. Hope you're doing well this morning, mate. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your Thursday afternoon. One more to go till the weekend. Not everyone's weekend. It won't be my weekend, but you know. Here we go. China Eastern 562 off to Shanghai today.
Just a 986 City Tower.
I guess. Oh, a couple of fire tenders out the back there as well. They're going down taxiway Alpha. Probably just transiting between fire station 2 and fire station number 1. Maybe for a lunchtime barbecue.
China Eastern 562, contact departures.
Roger, China Eastern 562, see ya.
See ya. There we go, China Eastern, they are done and dusted. Heading back home to Shanghai. Who's that out there? I've forgotten. It's Air New Zealand. New Zealand 104 next to go. Jetstar's on the taxi. United's just about to taxi as well.
Oh. 5911 Heavy, City Tower.
Come back to that one, Skittles. Hang on. Cool. My little thing I was just playing up there just for a moment. Skittles with another fiver. Gee whiz, thank you so much, Skittles. Taking good care of me today. Straight to the Valentine's Day fun there. I'm flying a variety of aircraft. Seattle, Los Angeles, an Embraer 175. Nice, good start. Los Angeles to Auckland 777, the 300ER. Auckland to Sydney in return 789. 789 from Auckland to Sydney and return. Sorry. Auckland to Los Angeles 777, and Los Angeles to Seattle 737-900. I like it. Now you know what? That is a fantastic little array of aircraft. I mean, at least you're not doing the same sort of old things, too much. You get a nice little variety of
911, wind 030,
different movements. Fantastic.
Wind is 22, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, Fiji 911, hey.
Righto, Fiji, cleared to land now on runway 34 left, crosswind 22 knots out there on 34 left. Keeping the pilots on their toes landing today. It may not be the wing strength, probably more so the wind direction that's just making that crosswind. Just, we started at about 14 knots or so, but now up to 22 knots. And that's quite evident where we are here. It's blowing the camera absolutely all over the place. Where are they up there? There they go. The Fiji Airways flying in from Nancy today. Yeah, A350 service. Good on you, Skittles. I'm looking forward to hearing my review. I know Air New Zealand in the past have been fantastic.
Just a 13 heavy, City Tower.
But I reckon on your trip it's probably going to be much the same. Look at that aircraft. It's like it's pretty much facing directly towards us, given that crosswind. Andrew Peasley's there in the chat. Good morning to you. Glenn W's there. Good morning to you, Glenn. Brian Buzzin as well. Good morning. Andrew Snedden tuning in as well. Good morning. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon. What am I saying? Keep forgetting. See, that nose has just started to swing back around towards the runway as they get closer. Just depending on the wind strength, and they might need to do a bit of rudder work out there. Let's see what they can do. Over 20 knots of crosswind at the moment.
Just 898, line up runway 34 left and wait. You'll be number 2 to a starboard, Bravo.
Runway 34 left, 890.
Oh, I bet they felt that one down the back. Oh, nicely done there from Fiji. They've done well. Especially in such blustery conditions. Good on you, Fiji. They'll roll through to the Alpha 2 rapid exit.
Line up runway 34 left and wait.
And make their way to terminal number 1.
Copy, line up and wait, runway 34 left, heading left 230, calculating 220.
Alert, 234 with you, Rich.
There we go. Righto, so Fiji, they're in. Who else have we got over there on the move? Singapore, the Custard Duck, pushed back as well. T-Way. We saw them drop in at the very start of today's show. They're pushed back as well, ready to go back to Seoul.
$40 City Tower.
Merrily O'Shire's there. Good morning to you, Merrily.
$23, runway 34 left, clear to takeoff.
Hey Tim, how can I share aviation pics? Mike, if you're on Instagram, you can flick them over to our Instagram, or alternatively, wow, that wind. Woo. Alternatively, you can send it to the email. You can head over to the website there, SydSquad.com, and just go to the contact page. You can drop us an email if that's the best way to do it. I do need to organise how to do photo sharing on Facebook, because we do have a Facebook page, but I don't know how to turn the option on to allow people to share photos on there.
That's right, 98,
so that would be ideal, of course.
3 for left, clear for takeoff.
It's just one of those little jobs that I've sort of forgotten about, to be blunt. Well, yeah, exactly right. It is morning somewhere in the world. Louise Mould saying, look how choppy it is in the background, the water. Yeah, look, it is out there on the bay. It's looking a bit, few white caps out there. Little Conga line out there as well. Nothing too serious, only 4 or 5. TUA, Qantas and Singapore are all about to join, as they will be making their way down to Alpha 6 very shortly.
Break 6528, sign heading left 230, line up runway 34 left and wait, number 1 to Jetstar at full length.
Sign heading left 230.
What's the construction at the bottom of the tower? Yeah, so you're talking about this area here, right? These are the new parking bays, which, I mean, all these ones over on this side, they weren't previously there, but they're now opened and ready for use. And these parking bays, as well as the new taxiway system, are still under construction. And you can see, delineated by all these white cones with red rings around them, this is the new taxiway. This is the new taxiway Juliet East. And if we look over onto the other side of the runway, that Delta is currently on Juliet. So that taxiway will eventually run all the way along, all the way along to here at taxiway Delta. And just providing air traffic control with a little bit more space, a little bit more parking area as well, most importantly. And that's what that's all about. It should be done in the next couple of months. Obviously things take a little longer than what we probably would think, but yeah, that's what all that construction is. DT, you know what, I'm out there a lot, and it's funny, whenever Kurt streams, it always seems like I'm always here. I mean, it's not too far from the truth, because I'm here today again. Carol Ann saying, is there a beach nearby? Yeah, there are, but probably not ideal for swimming. There is a beach just over the back, sort of where T-Way is. It's called Lady Robinson Beach. And then you've also got the beaches over there, sort of Kiama, Brighton, and around sort of like to Ramsgate Beach over there in the background behind the water. There's also beaches down where we would occasionally stream from around here. Over near the port, there's beaches down there.
4-minute departure instructions when ready.
But the views are a little bit more restricted. If you're going to do a stream there, you've got to be sort of there at sunrise to get all the arrivals. But this location here is more for the departures, so that's why I normally tend to come here, because I like coming out for the departures, and I sort of don't really like as much waking up at 4:30 in the morning on a day off, so to speak.
Air Canada 34 at Alpha 6, line up runway 34 left and wait, number 2 to depart.
Line up and wait at Alpha 6, 34 left, Air Canada 34.
Jetstar 986, contact departures.
There we go, Jetstar 986. Where are they off to? Perth? Oh, maybe Perth? Ah, lovely message there coming in from David. Dropping in a $5 tip on the show today. We will openly say that it is for the Valentine's Day flower fun tomorrow. Hi Tim, how's the ATC tower renovations and construction progressing so far? Is it close to completion? PS, don't get windburned. It's worse than sunburn. Well, I'm actually getting a bit of both, to be honest. But look, it's not too bad. At least it's keeping me cool. It's keeping the temperature cool. The construction there at the tower, I don't know if we can sort of see it. Oh, you sort of can. Little blue signs going around the perimeter there. It's actually on hold at the moment. So I'm not sure why, but it's on hold. So we've noticed that the people that are doing the renovations
Air Canada 34, the dash 8
aren't there as much at the moment. So I'm not sure what the deal is with it. It's been going on for some time. There's obviously a lot of construction that still needs going. but they are, look, they were getting there, but I believe that it's on hold at the moment. No, I can't really
Tower QA 502 on Alpha.
elaborate on that too much more. Not because I do know and I don't want to tell you, but it's just I'm not really too sure. I wouldn't want to pass on the wrong information. That's probably the best way of putting it. But on your Dave, thank you so much as well with the fiver. They're actually the quite good questions that I like being asked when we're doing a live show. There's a little bit, you know, what is that over there? It's my favourite part of streaming. Here we go, Air Canada 34, heading back to Vancouver today. Fresh out of maintenance as well, mind you. The first flight after maintenance with passengers.
United 830, copy. United 830, amended departure instructions when ready.
United 830 ready.
United 830, cancel SID, track extended centerline 335 degrees, climb 5,000.
Cancel SID, track runway number 335.
There we go, nicely done there from Air Canada, sounding very nice. But given the northeasterly winds, we can't hear much of it, unfortunately.
Air Canada 34, contact departures.
Pretty working.
There's our big old custard dark. How good is it? This is a good question there coming in from Chavs. Which one word describe what SydSquad live streams mean to you? That is quite an interesting question. I imagine that they probably mean the shows mean different things to everybody, which is probably why we're going to probably see some interesting answers, I would imagine. Look at this, a $2 super chat there coming in from Shan. No message received. Read loud and clear there, Shannon. Straight to the flower fund. Good on you, Shan. I'm definitely curious to see all of your responses to that question.
New Zealand 105.
Now, for me as a viewer,
25 knots, crosswind 20, runway 3 for left.
Clear to land 34 left.
I mean, yeah, it depends. It depends on a lot of variables. Depends what you've got going on in your life. It depends on, you know, your degree of interest, I guess, as well. If aviation really interests you, you might join our shows for a bit more of an educational way. So it might be in that sort of respect. It may be more of a social aspect for you to join in with the chat and sort of, you know, freely chat with people that enjoy the same common interest as you. It's yeah, that's the glory of it, right? Here's another Air New Zealand 777 just dropping in today. Well, welcome to Sydney.
St. Charles velocity 644 ready.
Pulling up nice and quick there as well.
And velocity 644, just confirming your taxi and holding point Lima.
If I'm holding point Lima, runway 3 for left, velocity 644.
2644. New Zealand 105.
There we go with the Skittles bus.
Contact ground 126.5.
From Los Angeles to Auckland.
105. Our QA 502 are ready.
QA 502.
Shannon Flint, escape. That's it.
United 830, runway 3 for left, lift takeoff.
And well, an interesting one, not one that I would have thought of, but probably not a bad one. I like it. Exciting. Community, Dougie, I like it. Yeah, look, it's open to interpretation, right? lots of different people with different backgrounds, and of course it is a bit of an escape though. I do value that response there, Shannon. Here comes our United 830. They're off to San Francisco. Oh, early rotation there as well. Oh. One of the earliest rotations I think we've seen in a while from United. Perhaps not too many passengers returning to San Francisco today. There we go, beautiful sounds as well, mind you.
Velocity 418, line up runway 34 left.
Line up runway 34 left, velocity 418.
United 830, contact departures, good day.
Oh man, that wind is whisking through. Jesse Turnbull there saying calming, I like it. Mark Johnston there in the chat, hello. Hello, Michael Singh. Always got something nice to say to me, Michael. I like it. Ulysses there, Tilly and Zed's there as well. Good morning to you. SM saying soothing. I like it. There's no wrong answers either. J plus M, it's comforting because I live alone. Yeah, look, that's another great description as well of how the stream affects you. I'm glad we can provide you with some company during your home time. I appreciate you inviting us into your lounge room.
20 knots, crosswind 16, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Oh, Shannon. Never flown internationally, so I wonder where everyone else is going or coming from. Yeah, you know what? I always think, you know, if
Delta, hold short, runway 34 left.
If I'm watching aircraft fly past or something, I always think, you know, people probably book these trips, you know, 6 or 12 months ahead, and their day has finally come. I always think that, and I think, you know, I wonder where they're travelling from. I wonder which obscure places around the world that these people have come from to be here in front of us today. I always think that. That's my sort of interpretation of travel. Josh Goes Slow is hungry. Well, we haven't actually spoken about that today, and I'm going to try and keep it that way. I'll do my best. Glenn B tuning in from Barbados. Oh, love it. 00 Davies there as well. Good on you, Dave. Carol Ann saying company. Fun interaction. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when it's fantastic when the chat's fast, but it's also nice when it isn't. So it's a little bit easier on the eyes, and you can sort of read a little bit more.
5 Delta, line up runway 34 left.
Line up 34 left.
Makes things a bit easier. Louise Moulds is there in the chat as well. Hello there, Louise. It is nice having a community with everyone with the same interests. Makes a big difference. Here we go, runway inspection 11 and 3.
205 Delta, runway 34 left, lift takeoff.
Doing the runway inspection today. Good afternoon there, team. Just kicking off the one of 3 mandatory routine runway inspections of the day.
Line up runway 34 left and wait.
The first runway inspection is, of course, at 5 o'clock before curfew opens. The second one's generally around the middle of the day, sometime between sort of 12 and 1:30. And in Sydney's case anyway, generally speaking, the tower will be in contact and say, look, we can get you on at this time. It's probably a good time for you to do the runway inspection. We'll try and organise some movement around, or see if we can open up the runways for you a little bit easier. And that will commence inspection of all 3 runways 3 times a day.
QE 205 Delta, contact
It is
departure.
it is a requirement. The last runway inspection, of course, at the end of day's play, starting from anywhere between about 11 and 11:30 at night. We regularly hear them as well on the curfew shows. You'll hear the runway inspections take place about 11 o'clock. That is also, of course, very dependent on movements. If there's a lot of movement still happening, they want to keep those aircraft moving, so they'll delay the runway inspection until most, if not all, of the departures and arrivals have taken place around curfew. So no one is being delayed of any sorts. the Peacock saying three by a nose. There we go. Where are they? There we go. They're look like they were initially just holding short of taxiway Charlie there. And oh, there we go. We found something. Maybe a little bit of paper, a little bit of rubbish or something. Oh, there we go. We're off. Maybe just having a quick look at something there. Do you want to hear the runway inspection?
37 Sydney Tower. Velocity 644. Contact departures.
Here we go. Let's listen out. Something different. We'll listen out on 126.5, and we if the frequencies are separated, we'll hear them call up very shortly. We may have already missed them.
Ground g'day, car 325, holding short runway 34 left.
It is 3.
Car 3 and company, and sorry, just taking into position.
On runway 25, holding short runway 34 left.
Car 25, roger.
There we go. So they'll get a crossing almost. Oh, here we go. T-way up early. They'll get a crossing right about now, maybe, unless there's an arrival or departure.
Car 3 and company on runway 25, cross runway 34 left.
On runway 25, cross runway 34 left, car 3 and company.
There we go. T-way out the door. The vehicle's now got their runway crossing clearance. So they're crossing 34 left at the moment. They'll each turn their separate ways at taxiway Alpha. There we go. So they peel away. They'll do a quick run up there on the insides of the runway there on taxiway Alpha, and continue to the west. So upon getting down to the end, they'll vacate all the way down the end. Whoa, but that wind. They'll get all the way down to the end, and they'll take the last taxiway off. That's taxiway Golf 1, and they'll report vacated. We might as well even listen out for that. It's something a little bit different. Just start listening to the Sydney ground frequency. Got a lovely Conga line down there, so we'll be able to feature all of those departures. But you know what? If you do tune in regularly to the night shows, you'll probably you'll probably hear me more than you'll see me actually on the radio. So it's nice to sort of sink our teeth in a little bit more to what's going on out there. Just while we've got a short break in play, and the little 737 about to touch down on 34 left.
Cross 59 and contact tower ready 120 some all
5. It's blowing an absolute gale. There we go. So they'll head down. They'll check the runway end lights.
The ground, Tucker and Juliet with you on Bravo 1, holding short of 34 left.
The threshold lights as well.
Juliet, Sydney ground, get it.
And they'll vacate. They'll head up to Alpha 1 to, or they might, depending if air traffic control, they might have told them to go down to do 3-4 rights first. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
Malaysia 122, taxi Golf Yankee, hold short runway 25.
G'day, Giuseppe.
Taxi Golf Yankee.
Cleared for takeoff. any roos here?
40 miles
No.
south of contact Rydges.
Only kangaroos. Or Qantas, I should say. Righto, there we go. So we can just see them there right down the end there of the western end of runway 25. Down at the 07 threshold. They'll vacate. And our next heavy departure just starting to line up. So we'll listen out for this call. Here we go. Oh, not ready to hop off just yet. They might be discussing their plan. They might try and backtrack down, and who knows? The operator there is actually a secret SydSquad viewer. Doesn't admit it, but I know that he is. Yeah, they do get kangaroos down at Tullamarine, I believe.
Car 3 and company, thank you.
There we go, they're off. We'll switch back to tower now because it seems like they will head down to Alpha 1 and we'll actually hear them on tower frequency very soon during their routine inspection. Here we go, Qantas 19, service to Manila. Oh, very early departure there, look at that.
Wind 020 degrees, 24 knots, crosswind 16, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Wow, look at that, she's climbing like a homesick angel, off she goes. No wheels up either. Now they could be one of two things. Could be a hot brakes thing, or it could be a letting the
Qantas 19, contact departures.
the wheels roll down to a stop by themselves before they retract. So off they go. Off they go. You could even hear that the power setting get reduced. There we go, next arrival, Qantas 7526 coming in from Hong Kong. And it's EBE, so no Australia roast on today's show, unfortunately. I was thinking, oh, maybe we might get it. This is in the full Qantas freight get-up. Chris, I'm here to 1, watch planes, and 2, practice listening to the Aussie accent. I don't have an accent. What are you talking about? I say that knowing full well that so people from overseas watching are saying, yes, you do.
Step 512, Sydney Chow.
Oof.
6174, contact department, please.
There we go, in from Hong Kong, Qantas 7526. We might even see them vacate this side, but they might head up to bay number 1 at the freight apron, so depends where they're parking today. Yeah, Qantas 7526, but a little bit of a 50-50 shot. We'll have to see what happens.
Qantas 7526 as you vacated Alpha 2, contact.
No, he's going the international side, right.
26.5, Qantas 7526.
There we go, welcome back to Sydney. There to the Express Freighters Australia. Singapore now lining up there on 34 left. We'll be back in 1 sec.
Singapore 232, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Hello, Mudquabs. Righto, where's our custard duck? There she is.
Qantas 737, Sydney Chow.
Off. Off crook from work. Nice to catch a daily SydSquad. I wouldn't say that. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Some other viewers might get the wrong idea. Mike been an ab geek as far back as I can remember. My dad used to be a 2IC in Australia at an airline called CP Air, now called Air Canada. Wondering if anyone remembers them. I know of them, but that was a little bit before my time, unfortunately. Seen photos, all that sort of stuff. Here we go, custard duck time. Get some custard duck A380 emojis in the chat for us, folks.
Jetstar 512, wind 360 degrees, 22 knots, crosswind 10, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left. Clear.
Stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, that wind is so strong. Another very, very heavy, long, lean and low departure there from the Singapore A380. Fantastic.
Singapore 232, contact departures.
Oh, I love it. There we go, just looking downfield there at our little Conga line. Still down there nicely, I like it. What do we got? We got Xiamen Air. Just as I kick cables everywhere. We've got Xiamen Air. Who else have we got? We've got ANA Star Alliance. We've got Qantas, or two Qanases following each other out there. Pammy J's there in the chat. Canberra Queen's there as well. Morning to you, Lydia. Lovely to have your company as well, once again, of course. Goes absolutely without saying.
Xiamen Air 802, line up runway.
Mark Chapman's there as well. G'day, Mark. Karen D, good morning to you, Karen. Xiamen Air now cleared to line up. Xiamen Air 802 heading back to Xiamen. Malaysian as well, taxiing out as well. Just they've almost hiding. I didn't even see them taxi out. Right, we'll hear their takeoff clearance in about 3, 2, 1. About now. Oh no, there's traffic crossing downfield at taxiway Lima. Mark Chapman, you do get around a bit, yeah. That's what I've heard. That's the rumour. Alex Taberry, anyone knows why the Singapore is called the mustard? No, it's the Singapore Airlines is the custard duck, and that term actually came from Will, and it's pretty much because it looks like a custard flavoured. It does sort of appear to look like a duck, and just given its colour, that's it's a custard flavoured or a custard coloured duck. It's just that name is stuck here on the show. The mustard duck is the joint venture between Singapore Airlines and DHL, and that's where that name comes from. So you'll hear that from well, on occasions, more regularly on the afternoon shows.
Aussie 557, City Town.
Mudcrabs, no, I didn't hear that, mate. I didn't hear that. I'll have to do a bit of research into that one. About Armadale Airport. I imagine they had some sort of issue with their runway, is that right?
Chamonix 802, contact departures.
Righto, Chamonix, they are done and dusted for today. Next to bat down there on 3-4 left is the All Nippon service. They're heading off to heading back to Tokyo Haneda. The All Nippon 890 in the Star Alliance get up as well. Karen D asking what. Hang on, I wonder if that'll pop up on the screen. There we go. What does that emoji mean? That's the conga line emoji there.
649 City Town.
That is available for the members, and it basically describes when there is a big queue of aeroplanes at the holding point. It's the perfect time to utilise that one there. Asked and answered there, Karen. Because I mean, look, now is a perfect time to use it. Look at it. There's a big queue. We're about six in queue, 7 if you include A and A. All ready to go down there at 3-4 left.
Runway 34 left and wait, short delay for wake turbulence.
Line up on wait, 34 left, Qantas 59.
Qantas 59 also outbound to Tokyo. They are next to line up there at 3-4 left. They'll be following each other all the way to Tokyo. Oh, there we go. The Peacock A380, Dave. Fun fact, Singapore Airlines logo is a stylised bird inspired by a keris. Isn't it, Chris? A dagger that is cultural... Sorry. A cultural symbol of the region. There you go. Good on you, Dave. Always good for a bit of info there, Dave. Does his research. Right, here we go. All Nippon friends bound for Tokyo. Star Alliance get up. Seemed like a relatively quick turnaround. Doesn't seem like that long ago since they arrived. There we go. See you later, ANA.
All Nippon 890, contact departures.
Contact departure on Nippon 890, good day.
Giuseppe saying the Singapore 380 departure flying over my house now. There you go. Didn't take that long.
Qantas 59, runway 34 left.
Oh, so Armidale had a pavement issue out there at the on the runway. Wow. Better safe than sorry. Close it up. Get it fixed and then reopen it for action. Yeah, Pammy, definitely. There's definitely a little bit of a queue out there, eh?
Line up, runway 34 left and wait, short delay for wake turbulence.
Line up and wait, runway 34 left, Qantas 737.
Right, here we go. Qantas 59 service to Tokyo. Just getting underway here on runway 34 left. Jetstar under tow there as well. That'll be a
439 Delta ready.
departure later on this afternoon. Not sure where that'll depart to. It's looking like, depends if they make a right-hand turn on it actually.
Flight off 216, Sydney Town.
If they make a right-hand turn here, they're heading to the T1, or if they continue straight, they'll be heading to the hard stands over alongside Finnair and BA.
Runway 34 left, clear for
And oh yeah, it looks like they are heading over there as well.
Qantas 737.
So they'll head over to the southwest parking area. Tasha's there. Hello there, Tasha. Chris King as well. Good morning, Chris. Shannon, what is Star Alliance? Star Alliance is like a it's a group of airlines that sort of almost gang together and provide each other with benefits for each airline. So you know, if you've got, it's like a couple of friends helping friends, right? There's a couple of groups. There is the Star Alliance, there is the One World Alliance, and there is also the Sky Team Alliance. And they're a mixture of airlines that basically provide each other with particular benefits. So you can earn points on other airlines and things like that, amongst other things. They provide each other with code share agreements and lots of bits and bobs. Oh, a little bit of a right turn there from Qantas. Just battling that wind. Getting themselves back onto the departure track. See you, mate.
Corner 737, contact departures.
Corner 737, g'day. We just got a bit of that wake off at 330.
That's what that was.
737.
I was going to say we could literally see that happen.
16, wind 010 degrees.
We had a very nice visual indication of that that departure there, copying that wake turbulence from the Qantas 59, the preceding departure. I wonder if we can. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to show that. Oh, actually, yeah, we will be. Here we go. Little Wings instant replay here for you of that. Oh man, that wind is so strong. It's very gusty. Right, so you'll see them hit that wake turbulence. Oh, that was my wake turbulence there. So they must have hit it there, and they get into that right-hand turn. You can see the wings, the wings, I should say, sort of bobbling up and down. A nice little indication there of probably what they were feeling on board, to a certain degree anyway. Oh, out of action for a month. Wow. Gee whiz. Lovely contribution there coming in from H-Man, gifting a membership there to Brian Peterson. That's fantastic. Good on you, H-Man. Big shout out as well to the young bloke. I imagine he's otherwise occupied today, but yeah, big shout out to yourself and the H-Man fan bam. Wonderful supporters of the SydSquad show. Good on you, H-Man. Welcome, Brian. Brian, if you're in the chat there, Brian Peterson, make sure you do say a big thank you there to H-Man for giving you all the members' benefits there for the entire month. Of course, with the opportunity to return thereafter. Ex-Aviators there in the chat. Surprised no 07 yet.
Killing 623 Delta.
Yeah, look, if it's consistently a 20-knot crosswind, consistently, they would consider it. But 07 is the least liked runway configuration here at Sydney Airport, given its it doesn't flow very well. I mean, single runway operations is not ideal here, but it doesn't flow very well. So they try and do their best to stay away from single runway ops, particularly runway 07. But if they start to get sort of complaints, and I have heard one complaint from a pilot when there was quite strong easterly winds, and a pilot said, "Oh, it was winds was about 20 something knots of crosswind there. If only we had a crossing runway." And the tower was like, "Oh, trust me, it's in our best interest that we don't use it, and probably yours too." Oh, here we go. Chip. I'm going to call you Chip. I don't care. Nah, you know what? Cranky OG 757, also known as Chip. dropping in 5 gifted memberships on the show today. Thank you so much there, Chip. They've gone out to Rob Curtis, Judy Watmore, Al, Al Loper, It's Fitzy, and Paul Kelly. That's not famous Paul Kelly, is it? The singer of the famous song Dumb Things, famous Australian singer, Paul Kelly, picking up a gifted membership there. If only it was. Hey, good on you there, Chip. Thank you very much for dropping in 5 gifted memberships on the show this morning. Lovely to have your company on this morning's live show. Probably in the vicinity of, we've probably about 20 minutes left of the show, I'd say. Once this, once we clear all these departures out, I think we might wrap it up. It depends on how the traffic flows, of course. I'm not as easy to persuade, I must admit, as Kurt. He's very easy to persuade, I think, to stay longer. But for me, it's more so, I've got to be home for school pickup, first and foremost. Otherwise, the kids are going to be like, where's Dad? He's probably still out of the airport. I can't do that.
China Eastern 736, vacated
and
contact ground 126.5.
Very happy with my 2 boys now in school. I can do regular shows, which I'm very, very happy about.
35 confirmed, contact ground 126.5.
Imi's there in the chat. Good morning, Imi. Viva la Milo. Hello to you. Yeah, Coffs Harbour received 737s from Qantas. Obviously, nothing really bigger than that, but yeah, 737s. Not a Mashani's there. Hello.
Velocity 557, there's some traffic crossing at Golf and Foxtrot. Be ready as soon as they're clear.
Oh, look, that's just an estimate there, Alex. The thing is, right, if you see a SydSquad show live, I want you to watch it knowing that you're going to be watching stuff, right? Does that make sense? If people tune into the show, I don't want you to tune into the show and there's nothing happening. So I'd rather just stream until everything finishes up. Well, until the busy part ends anyway. So that you know when SydSquad's live, you're gonna be seeing some action. And that's what we want. Am I right or am I right? Next arrival there. What do we got out there? Looks like a heavy. Data tag's not quite updated because we've got Velocity 557 on the roll heading out to Perth today. Landing clearance to come for this inbound. Right about now.
Scooter 2, wind 020 degrees, 22 knots, crosswind 18, runway 34 left, clear to left.
Alright, so it was the Mango, the Mango Pancakes, clear to land 34 left.
1283, Sydney Tower.
Coming in from Singapore. There's been so many links between Sydney and Singapore today, it's been amazing. There we go, Velocity out the door, off to Perth, trans-con flight. There we go, the big scooter.
Velocity 557, contact departures, g'day.
Velocity 557.
How are they going to battle that crosswind out there? Let's see. If I can hold the camera nice and still. Oh, there we go, nice. Right gear first into the left gear. Textbook stuff there from Scooter. The Mango Pancakes are in town, and
39 Delta, assigned heading left.
I'm not looking at the chat at this present second, but I do imagine that there's lots of Mango Pancakes emojis being painted in the chat today.
Scooter 2 vacating at Alpha 2, contact ground.
There we go, Nick Poise is getting in on the action. Good on you, Nick.
Okay, Alpha 2, ground 1265, Scooter 2.
Malaysian 122 at Alpha 6, line up runway 34 left and wait, number 2 to depart.
There we go, Scooter 2 in the house. Couple of Mango Pancakes emojis there coming in. Canberra Queen. Shan's dropping in a couple as well, I love it. Pammy J's in there. Jacqueline Garrett, ex-aviator's getting on it.
Killing 439 Delta, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Oren's tuning in from Ireland. Good morning to you, Oren. Good evening. Morning or evening, I don't know. It's probably It's probably morning by now, I'd say. Where's our Malaysian friends? Are they lining up? Yes, they certainly are. The Malaysian 122 service back to Kuala Lumpur today. Scoot the toot. I like that one. Malaysian ready to get underway there. A couple of messages there to chat to catch up on. There in the chat. Reli's been a member with us for 15 months there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good day there, Rely. Well, welcome back for another. And look at this, extending the community to another 10 members. Stephen Ames dropping in 10 gifted membership. Thank you so much there, Steve. We've got Pete. Pete Batt, I should say. Jamie Oliver. Another famous person. We got Sweetie Dahl. We got Texas Eagle. I like that name. That's cool. We got Declan Dolan, Tim Rigby. I like that name. Asha, Beaker, Louise, Justin Townsend, all picking up gifted memberships there. They're courtesy of Stephen Ames. Amers. I keep getting you confused with Kurt's last name. Oh dear, good on you, Steve. That's a wonderful contribution on the show today. Welcome to the 10 new members of the SydSquad community. Let's enjoy this one.
438, wind 030 degrees, 20 knots, crosswind 16 from A340 left.
The beautiful Malaysian A330-300, the Pratt & Whitney engines. There we go, Malaysian out the door. See you later, Malaysian. We'll see another Malaysian flight here in Sydney
Malaysian
tonight.
122, contact departures, g'day.
Malaysian 141 and 140 services in tonight. Welcome to the 10 new members. Steve, thank you very much there for being ever so kind in dropping in 10 gifted memberships to the community, extending the warm welcome to those lucky 10. Oh, look at this. Bit of bias there in the chat there from Dave. Congratulations on your membership, Pete Batt. Hashtag go the Swannies. Dave, I was actually went past the SCG last night. I went and watched my team, Sydney FC, play against Bangkok United. And it was a 2-2 draw. Bangkok United scoring in injury time to equalise. I couldn't believe it. But, yeah, so it was Sydney versus Bangkok, which was very nice in the AFC. So they'll play again next week, next Wednesday over in Bangkok. How exciting! We had an awesome night though. The kids, they love the soccer. They love it.
From A34 left.
Line up, runway 34.
Here we go, Biggie Spell dropping in a $5 super chat. Straight to the Valentine's Day Flower Fund. Thank you there, Biggie Spell. Team needs his own version of curfew. Closing tip. I don't think so. Look, that suits him perfectly, and I don't want to have to make something up just to do it. You know what I mean? I'll just come out here. I'll just have some fun and do whatever. That really suits. It really suits that. And yeah, for me, it's just like, you know what? I pretty much only do the daytimes anyway. The day. Oh, what about this? The day Tim rush. I like it. Yeah, I just, you know, never really thought about it if I'm honest.
Conga 649, runway 34 left.
Except for long haul Friday. Maybe we'll get to see a variant of that sometime soon. We don't want to overpromise it. Good on you there, Biggie Spell. Thank you very much, especially for the $5 super chat on today's show. I think have we got anything else happening? Because she seemed to be quietening down. I think that might be almost all she wrote on the show today. What have we got? Anything out there on finals? Doesn't look like it. We've got an A220 about to join finals.
Killing 123, Delta, you ready, medium?
FM, killing 123 Delta.
123 Delta, thanks. Assigned heading left 230.
Hey, I appreciate that, Biggie Spell.
Left and wait, expect no delay.
Assigned heading left 230, line up 34 left and wait, killing 123 Delta.
There we go, Finnair under tow now, running a bit late, if I'm honest.
Killing 123 Delta, runway 34 left.
But you know what, I reckon that's a good time to wrap up the show, folks. There's only one more departure there, down there at 34 left. That Conga line is done and dusted. And that will actually give me a bit of an opportunity to have about 2 hours before school pickup to have a quick bite to eat and get out of the sun for a little bit. Oh, not just yet. We've got another message just to bring up there very briefly. It's coming in from Alex Alejandro. I love just pronouncing that name. And upgrading there into the Gold Coast penthouse. Thank you so much, Alex. Wonderful support. Oh, by the way, folks, I have not mentioned it all day, but if you haven't hit the like button already, now is a great opportunity
best rate to climb to 3,000. Please contact Arches.
to do that for me. It's a wonderful indication, and I can't believe I haven't mentioned it at all today. Oh, we're only 3 likes away from 1,000. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, look, we've had such a wonderful show today. I have not stopped. We have just had departure after departure after arrival after departure. We've been flat out today. It's been a wonderful show. I thank you all for tuning in on the show today. Appreciate the wonderful, wonderful support of all the moderators. Gee whiz, they do such a good job. And they keep the chat fair and square. And they always keep active, and they're so welcoming. They are the most welcoming mods you're going to find anywhere on the planet, folks. I'm telling you. We absolutely love them here at the SydSquad show. If they've got the blue names, if they've got the spanner, you got to give them some firm handshakes. You know what? Pink waves to all the moderators there in the chat. Because we love them. Also, big shout out. Anyone who has sent through a super chat today, dropped in a gifted membership door, couple, celebrated a membership milestone chat as well. Thank you so much for painting our chat all those beautiful colours. And we always get... we get a lot of joy in reading out those messages, so look, we really appreciate it. Of course, never expected, but always very much appreciated, so thank you so much. Of course, don't need to do that to enjoy the show. If you've been active on the chat, big shout to you. Again, not a necessity to enjoy the show. The only necessity to enjoy the show is to have it on. That's the main thing. Welcome to all the new members, all the new subscribers that may have found us today. Lovely to see you in the show today. Anyone that's lurking in the background, we see you there too. Big shout out to all the lurkers tuning in from work, doing a bit of a dodgy. Don't tell the boss, if you know what I mean. There was one message. Oh, Shan getting in right at the end, straight to the the Valentine's Day Flower Fund. Good on you, Shan. No message received. Read loud and clear, Shan. Good on you, Shan. Very much appreciated. Hey, listen, if you've hit the like button today, that's your homework done and dusted. Nothing more asked from you or from me to you. Folks, I'm not sure when the next show's going to be. It may be even tomorrow. I know it's Valentine's Day, so it's unlikely. I don't want to promise anything. A nice little 3-hour show today. Very, very happy with it, actually. If you've enjoyed the show today, I thank you for joining me. And I look forward to doing it again real soon. Folks, my name is Timbo. Oh, listen to this thing. It's been my pleasure hosting the SydSquad show today. Looking forward to the next one. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, for all those partners and husbands and wives and all that, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, out there, have a wonderful Valentine's Day tomorrow. Don't go over the top.
Rossi 1419.
Be sensible about it, eh? Look at all those messages in the chat. Pink waves to everyone. You know what? I haven't got it on the camera today. I don't have the actual other camera, so I do apologise. Here we go. We'll get on the camera just briefly. There we go. See you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Bye for now. Don't have the other camera today. My bad. Big shout out to Air Services Australia for the awesome shout out earlier on in the show as well. What a classic. I'll be seeing him in about 2 hours, I think. All right. See you, everyone. Have an awesome day. Bye. Hey, mud crabs. Sorry, mate, I've just seen it. Can we call the Tim shows Terminal Velocity? I like it. Sorry for the delay, mate. I missed it. See you, everyone.